Alright guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna keep designing the other parts. I'm gonna go bring back my Power designing plan duplicated. So I always have some reservation. You can see that down the way when I'm modeling it, I actually changed the design a little bit. Let me create the mask. Maybe I can drag this guy down to design the bottom parts. I'm just gonna draw out that. So maybe I can have something from here. Again, not sure yet, but maybe something that is connected there, and I have the handle, and I have the the actual gripping part, and this guy can be. I think I need more stuff to work on here. Let me actually drag it all the way down. Okay. Oops. Maybe just start a little bigger. All right. Just trying to have more space to design it. So again, something curves down like that. Actually, like this. So, alright, that seems good. Maybe I can have something over here, like that. Maybe center here at the bottom. Maybe I can do some shape matching here. Okay. Again, everything here is possible, so we're just gonna spend some time doing the design. Maybe it's really hard to tell sometimes. You have to try and make mistakes, deny some of the design ideas until you're happy with the idea you end up with. Some reference is good. Without reference is also good. The reason for that is because it's then infinitely possible. You can do whatever shape that come into your mind, or just let the brush happen and see what you got. If you don't like that, throw it out. So yeah, sometimes without reference, or don't always follow the reference, to me is a good thing. Okay, anyway, could be over there, and maybe I can bend it later on when I wanted to. How about that? No, I want you to remember that that artwork, art creativity work, there's no standard. You don't have to care when other people tell you it's ugly. It's not. It's only ugly for them. Okay. Of course, there are some universal standard, but that's also okay, because as long as you think it's nice and it's for you, it's okay, right? We're not talking about doing some work that's for some sort of an audience. If you're doing artwork, that means there's no audience, right? It's different. Real production maybe needs some reference, that you also want to follow some artistical rules, but for an artist, this is not the case. For an artist, whatever works for you is whatever the best, and a artwork doesn't have to be understood by other people. It's something that is personal, emotional, without rules. Okay, so just try to guess, and try to pick whatever you think that is good, and just always stay original. I think that's really important for an artist. Anyway, oops, I think I said too much about that. Okay, so let's say this is what I want to go for, right? And I may change it down the way too, right? It's never ends in those creation parts. So I'm gonna Control W again, right, and Shift and click on it. I'm gonna delete hidden there. I'll make sure that you delete lower and delete hidden, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do the remeasure thing right away. All right. And one thing you can also do is do the polish by feature to get a more smoother edging. If you wanted to do that, that's going to be actually underneath the deformation. Polish by feature. Of course, you're going to lose some hard edge, but I can get those back later on when I have lower resolutions. Maybe I just do half. That's one of the easy ways that you can just keep halving until you get some result that you want to go for. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm gonna do some tweaking on the edge. I think I can maybe have it looks like this. All right. Alright, and I also wanted to bend it a little bit, right, like that, and drag it back. Maybe mask that, smooth the mask, and maybe I can rotate it backwards and go forward. Right, okay, just have some nice bending. Control Shift, click on that, and delete hidden. Right, and we'll go to that. I want that sharper part over there. Okay. And let me grab these guys in the middle. If it's easier, you can change your mask into a lasso, and you can mask these parts. Control W. Oops, that little part needs some more. Okay, Control W. That's gonna be the middle part, right? I'm gonna Control Shift, click on it, and click on it again, and do auto group. And that way, I have 3 groups. I'm gonna do the split, which is not there. Okay, so it's gonna be underneath poly group group split. Oh, it's actually gonna be in the sub group split right here. Press OK, so that I can separate those guys into multiple parts, and I can do them separately here. So for this guy, I'm gonna do BZM and then Q match it out on this side, and change that to flat plane and click on the other side. So I'm extruding that out. Okay, and for this guy, I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm gonna first extrude that out and do the same thing there, right? And I also want it to be a little bit more rounded, I guess. Oh, I also want it to be bigger, so it's wrapping around this middle connection part. So let me do that here. Alright, and that's good. And yeah, I want it to be rounded, so I'm gonna do this mask. Actually, I'm gonna mask the middle part. Invert the mask, smooth the mask, and then turn on symmetry. I need the Z direction, not X. Oops. I probably need to delete the middle line, but let me just drag them so that they're getting smoother and more rounded in the middle. And clear the mask, BDM, and use the delete edge loop, complete, turn on symmetry. So I can get rid of that, and I can then go insert a multi-edge loop, click there, and mask the middle edge loop, right, and invert the mask and make them bigger this direction. Alright, so I'm getting some kind of thing like this. Oh, I actually don't like those 2 edge loops. In the middle, I'm going to redo that, and I'm going to use the delete to do this guy and that guy. Alright, and I can just leave this for now. Okay. So that's probably what I want. Okay. And maybe they're too fat, so let me squeeze it in. Click in the middle. Click there. Scale them in. Okay. So that's the middle part. Okay. For now, and I'm gonna give it maybe some edge loop, single edge loop, and tighten that up, and tighten that up. Alright, so that's the middle part here. I can go back here and maybe drag it down so they're overlapping properly. And for this middle part, yeah, I need to maybe do some little different here, so I'm gonna delete this edge loop right away. Delete edge loop complete. Oops, Yeah, and maybe I can do bevel right here and bevel its edge poly loop. Doesn't do that. I'm gonna do this, Control Shift and click on that. Make sure you have double here. And I'm gonna do a stroke, curve, factions, and frame mesh, which is gonna be here. And I can bevel this guy now by using the bevel here to bevel the edge. To get some fancy edging right there. Okay. Oops. That doesn't sound looks right. I'm not sure which one is not symmetrical. We'll deal with that later. Okay. So yeah, seems like the blade is not flat on the top though. I need to maybe fix that using mirror well later on. Right, I can do that later. Let's go ahead and do the last part real quick. So here, I'm thinking, what do I do with it? Not sure. We for now just make it thicker using the extrude. I'm not sure, should I make it thicker or thinner than that, but for now I just like this. Okay, so I just did some more designing of the part, the handle and everything. I can of course do more tweaking here and there to get some result more desirable. Oops. But yeah, that's you know, other parts of the model that I want to do. Alright, so maybe we can stop this tutorial now, and in the next class I want to go ahead and do some more refining, and maybe we can then start doing some of the detail. Okay, see you next time.